Acquiesce, it is a verb to comply passively, to accept, to assent, to agree. The pirates asked Pete to walk the plank. He took one look at the swords and then acquiesced. To acquiesce is to do something without objection, to do it quietly. As the similarity of the spellings indicates, the words acquiesce and quiet are closely related. They are both based on Latin words meaning to rest or to be quiet. Acquiesce is sometimes used sloppily as a simple synonym for agree in situations in which it isn't really appropriate. For example, it isn't really possible to acquiesce noisily, enthusiastically, or eagerly. Don't forget the quiet in the middle. To acquiesce is to exhibit acquiescence. Acrid, it is an adjective, harshly pungent, bitter. The cheese we had at the party had an acrid taste. It was harsh and unpleasant. Long after the fire had been put out, we could feel the acrid sting of smoke in our nostrils. Acrid is used most often with tastes and smells, but it can be used more broadly to describe anything that is offensive in a similar way. A comment that stings like acid could be called acrid, so could a harsh personality. Acrimonious. It is an adjective, full of spite, bitter, nasty. George and Elizabeth discussion turned acrimonious when Elizabeth introduced the subject of George's perennial incorrigible stupidity. Relations between the competing candidates were so acrimonious that each refused to acknowledge the presence of the other. Acumen, it is a noun, keenness of judgment, mental sharpness. A woman who knows how to turn $1 into a million overnight might be said to have a lot of business acumen. Ernie's lack of acumen led him to invest all his money in a company that had already gone out of business. Acute, it is an adjective, sharp, shrewd. If your eyesight is acute, you can see things that other people can't. You have visual acuity. An acute mind is a quick, intelligent one. You have mental acuity. An acute pain is a sharp pain. Acute means sharp only in a figurative sense. A knife which is sharp enough to cut is never said to be acute. Acute is a word doctors throw around quite a bit. An acute disease is one that reaches its greatest intensity very quickly and then goes away. What could a disease be if it isn't acute? See chorionic.